I've come to a realization in my life that I do not like. I've realized I'm a chicken. Did you hear me? I am a coward. I'm afraid. I've realized that as I've looked back on my life, I've quit on so many things in my life, not because I wasn't good enough, not because I didn't have enough skill, not because I wasn't at the right time or moment or didn't have the right resources or money and all those lame excuses. No, you know what the bottom line is? I'm afraid. I found out that fear dominates my life. I bet it does yours too. Think about it. I'm afraid of meeting new people. I'm afraid of going to a networking meeting. I am afraid of public speaking, absolutely terrified of it. I'm afraid of standing here in front of you in this podcast. I'm afraid of writing a blog. I'm afraid of my next business venture. I'm afraid of failing. I'm afraid of succeeding. I'm afraid. I deal with it every single day. It is the invisible enemy we all face. It is the big bully on the block. And fear has one goal. It's to get you and I to quit. It wants us to quit. It wants to lie to us and tell us the mountain you're facing, the goal, dream, aspiration, the thing you want to become or do is too big for you. It's going to lie to you and say, you're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You don't have enough money. You weren't born that way. You're not the right color. You don't have the right language. You come from the wrong country. You had the wrong parents. You were born on the wrong side of the track, or a million other lame excuses that we're going to hang our hat on. But ultimately, it's fear that is the bully. Fear is pushing me around. I've gotten tired of it. I've learned to do a couple of things. I want to share two of them with you. There's a number of things I want you to do, but there's two of them I think are really good. They're fun, they're easy, and they're free. Free. My favorite word. I bet it's your favorite word too. Free. Number one, I want you to start reading. But I want you to start reading autobiographies. I want you to read about men and women who've overcome huge obstacles. My favorite book, and it's not necessarily an autobiography, but although it does have a lot of snippets, it's chock full of examples of men and women who've overcome, is John Maxwell's book, Failing Forward. I love that darn book. I've read it, 6, 7 times. I got notes all over the pages because it's full of men and women who've overcome unbelievable, insurmountable odds, at least seemingly. And when I look at that and I read that book, one, it encourages me, it inspires me. But two, then I compare my little mountains, molehills, to theirs. And I'm a bit ashamed that the stuff that's stopping me and it didn't stop them. And that forces me to go on. I love reading about those things. Start reading every day, these autobiographies. Go to the library and get it for free. Download little stories. Do whatever you have to, but start reading every day. Number two, find some good mentors. Everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs a coach. We need to have men and women around us who have done more than us, have done the things that we want to do, have been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. They have what we want to have, including the values and the beliefs. Choose wisely because you're going to allow them to speak into your life. And the reason we need them is a good mentor cares more about your future than your feelings. You're surrounded by enough people who care more about your feelings than your future. You need other people who will look at your future and go, Ed, that's where I see you. You better get back in the game. You better face the bully. I know you can. Somebody who's going to kick you a little bit when you need to be kicked. Find a mentor. Those two things have dramatically helped me as I face the bully. And let's be honest, I'm still afraid every single day. But now I have some help. There's some things that I'm doing to face this bully because I want to beat it. I want to get over the fear, or at least dominate the fear of public speaking, or doing these podcasts, or writing a book, or starting a new business venture. I want to get over, or at least be in control of the fear of failure and success. You can too. My name is Ed Carcarey. I'd love to connect with you at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion. You'll find your life.